Hello everyone, my name is Erica Paring. I am one of the member of the group of Section L, BS-CRIM, who will be reporting the respiratory system. So the objectives of this report is for us to know the functions of the respiratory system, the anatomy of the respiratory system, and the physiology of the respiratory system. Functions of the respiratory system. So first is the oxygen supplier. The job of the respiratory system is to keep the body constantly supplied with O2 or oxygen. So it is important nga kanang constantly supplied o oxygen ang atong lawas para ang cells atong lawas kay mag-function. So second is elimination. So unsa may eliminate? So eliminating of carbon dioxide during the exhalation. Next is gas exchange. The respiratory system organs oversee the gas exchange that occur between the blood and the external environment. Next is passageway. So it is a passageway that allows air to reach the lungs. Humidifier. So di ka ng humidifier nga mapalit sa mola o nasa inyong mga balay. So humidifier, it purifies, humidify, and warm incoming air. So after the functions of the respiratory system, we will now go on to the anatomy of the respiratory system, which are the upper respiratory tract and lower respiratory tract. As we breathe in, the air will go into the openings of our nose or nasal cavity that is lined with cilia and mucus that help filters the air that will go through our lungs. So this mucus is salty and sticky that has lysozymes that helps kills bacteria. It also moistens the air that will go to our lungs to keep the respiratory organs from drying. So from the nasal cavity, the air will now go to the pharynx. So pharynx, also known as the throat. It is a muscular pipe that connects the nose and mouth to the larynx and esophagus. So diri nga part kay kanang usara agyanan ang kanang food ug ang air, but igabot diri dapit sa may esophagus o kanang igabot diri dapit sa padong na sa larynx kay kanang nana siya lang agyanan ang food kay musod adto sa esophagus o ang air kay musod adto sa windpipe or the trachea. So nganong di man musod ang kanang food sa kanang kuan, di man musod sa kanang sa windpipe. So because of the epiglottis nga kanang mo cover ig kanang while mo ita og pagkaon. So after the pharynx, the air molecules pass through the larynx, a short airway that connects the pharynx and to the windpipe. So larynx is also known as the voice box. So after the air passes through the larynx, it will now go through the trachea. So trachea or windpipe. So the trachea is lined with hair and tissue to trap dust and contaminants and prevents them from reaching our lungs. So kaning trachea kay napud siya kanang mucus ug cilia like pare sa atong kanang nasal cavity. So katong mga dust particles nga wa kayo nasala dito sa nasal cavity kay kanang masala po siya diri sa trachea kay itrap man siya sa kanang kuan, itrap siya sa mucus sa trachea. So kaning mga dust particles matangtang siya diri sa atong trachea kanang when mo ubuta. So the trachea or the windpipe is divided into two branches known as the bronchi, the right bronchi and the left bronchi. Air will enter into the either bronchus since both are connected to the lungs. So each bronchus is divided into many small tubes known as bronchioles, and each end of the bronchioles are air sacs. So air sacs, also known as alveoli or alveolus, they are surrounded with capillaries where gas exchange happens. So kani air sacs kay maron siya mga air bags nga nagdikit-dikit. So it serves to increase the respiratory efficiency by providing a large surface for a gas exchange. In this way, we can take in a large amount of oxygen and release a large amount of carbon dioxide, which are waste in our body. So these processes are all housed in our lungs because they are the major respiratory organs of the respiratory system. So lungs are a pair of large spongy organs found in the chest cavity. So the motion air air going into and out of the lungs is caused by the action of the diaphragm. So, diaphragm, a tough muscle sheet that separates the chest cavity from the abdominal cavity and the muscle between the ribs. So, during our exhalation, ang atong diaphragm kay mo contracts o mahimong flat that pulls down the bottom of our chest in order to maximize our air intake. So, during naman sa exhalation, ang atong muscles sa diaphragm kay relax. The diaphragms will curve and rise, making the chest cavity shrink in order to expel air out of our lungs.
Good morning everyone, I am Jane C. Punto, BS-CRIM 1L, and my topic is respiration. In physiology, respiration is the movement of oxygen from the outside environment to the cells within tissues, and the removal of carbon dioxide in the opposite direction, that's to the environment. So, respiration commonly used to describe the process of breathing in oxygen and breathing out the carbon dioxide. So, mauna siya ang pag-inhale o exhale nimo og kanang oxygen yung pag-breathe out nimo og carbon dioxide. So, nata diri 4 distinct events of respiration. First, we have pulmonary ventilation. Air must move into and out of the lungs so that the gases in the air sacs are continuously refreshed. And this process is commonly called breathing. So, mauna siya ang sa ka-process nga sa pag-breathe. So, also known as breathing, the process of moving air into and out of the lungs. In summary, pulmonary ventilation or breathing is the process of inhaling and exhaling air, facilitate of the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the lungs. So mauna siya ang process sa pag-inhale nimo og oxygen og pag-breathe out nimo og carbon dioxide gikan sa imong lungs. So the second one, we have here the external respiration. Gas exchange between the pulmonary blood and alveoli must take place. Gas exchange between pulmonary blood and alveoli is necessary to oxygenate the blood, remove carbon dioxide, maintain appropriate gas pressure gradients, and support overall homeostasis. And the third one is respiratory gas transport. Oxygen and carbon dioxide must be transported to and from the lungs and tissue cells of the body via bloodstream. Or transporting oxygen, carbon dioxide via bloodstream is essential for providing oxygen tissues for circular respiration, removing carbon dioxide waste, ensuring efficient gas exchange, regulating gas levels, and integrating the functions of the respiratory and circulatory systems. And the last one, the internal respiration. At systemic capillaries, gas exchange must be made between the blood and tissue cells. Or gas exchange at systematic capillaries is necessary to deliver oxygen to tissues for circular respiration and remove carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism. This exchange ensures that the supply of oxygen for circulatory function, eliminates carbon dioxide to maintain homeostasis, optimizes gas concentration gradients, and supports the metabolic needs of the different tissues of the body.
So may adlaw mo nga pang report sa mechanics of breathing. Ang bali upat klase ang una inspiration, intrapulmonary, o expiration, o intraocular. Ang una inspiration. In the process of inspiration, there will be a contraction of muscle attached to the ribs. On the other side, it pulls out the ribs and result in the expansion of the chest cavity. So, ang inspiration mo dyan, ang proseso sa pagkuha o hangin padung sa lungs. Proceed ka sa intrapulmonary pressure. So, ang intrapulmonary pressure is the force exerted by gases within the alveoli of the lungs during expiration. So, ang intrapulmonary process mo dyan, mag-create of pressure gradients na mag-resulta o hangin padung sa lungs. So, sunod na sa expiration. And expiration, the expiration process is considered once after the gaseous exchange occurs in the lungs when the air is expelled. So, ang kaning expiration mo dyan ang mag-involve o gases sa liver lungs. Na during expiration, ang expiration muscle kay mo relax, forcing gases flow out the lungs. Na intraocular pressure. Intrapleural pressure is the force exerting gases in the pleural cavity during respiration. Kaning intrapleural pressure mao ni sila ang nahitabo ni sila within the pleural cavity. Nga mao po siya responsible sa pulmonary ventilation. Ang intrapleural pressure is also known as negative pressure. Nga kani explain ni ang pleural cavity mo na pleural cavity mao ni sila ang fluid space nga nagpalibot sa atong lungs. Tumawag rito akong report sa mechanics of breathing. Ako dahil si J.R. Patuar.
Lung volumes are also known as respiratory volumes. This refers to the volumes of gas in lungs and breathing type. During the respiratory cycle, lung capacity are derived from excretions of different volumes. The average total lungs capacity of an adult human male of about 6 liters air. So, lung volume is ang lung capacity is importante nga masukod nga gigamit aron assist ang lung functions ang respiratory health. Lung volume is refers kini sa lain-laing dalaghanon sa hangin sa lungs sa mga specific points panahon ng respiratory cycle. While lung capacity ay nagkuha gikan sa mga combinations niini nga mga volume. Data volume or TB. Air that move into the out of the lungs, which each rates approximately 500 ml. Expiration received volume of ERV, air that can be evacuated from the lungs after the digital expirations, 1,000 to 1,200 ml. Ang expiratory receive volume ay ang dami ng hangin na maaaring mailabas mula sa lungs pagkatapos ng normal na paghinga. Respiratory receive or volume or IRV, air that can be expired perceptibly beyond the data volume 2,100 to 3,200 ml. Ang respiratory receive volume o IRV ay ang karagdagan dami ng hangin na maaaring mahingahan ng malalim pagkatapos ng normal na paghinga. Residual volume or RV, air left in the lungs after the strenuous expirations, 1,200 ml. Ang residual volume o RV ay ang natitirang hangin sa lungs matapos magsikap na mailabas ang lahat ng hangin. Respiratory capacity or IC, total amount of air that can be expired after the digital expirations. Ang respiratory capacity or IC ay kabuuan ng hangin na maaaring mahingahan ng malalim pagkatapos ng normal na paghinga o pagkubo. Vital capacity or VC, the total amount of exchangeable air, EV plus IRV plus ERV. Vital capacity or VC ay kabuuan ng exchangeable na hangin sa katawan. Ito ay binubuo ng tatlong bahagi ng hangin na maaaring maipalitan: ang TV, IRV at ang ERV. Functional residual capacity FRC, amount of air remaining in lungs after digital expirations, RV plus ERV. Ang functional residual capacity FRC ay kabuuang dami ng hangin na natitira sa lungs matapos na normal na pagkubo o paghinga. Total lung capacity o TLC, sum of all volumes, approximately 600 ml. Ang total lungs capacity o TLC ay kabuuang dami ng hangin na kayang hawakan ng lungs sa pinakamataas na inflation. Spirometer Respiratory capacity are measured with a spirometer wherein as persons breathes. The volumes of air exhaled can be read on indicator which shows the change in air volumes inside the apparatus. Ang spirometer ay isang medical na device na ginagamit upang sukatin ang lung functions at ma-assist ang respiratory health. Sinusukat nito ang dami ng hangin nilalanghap at binubuga ng isang individual at natatala ng iba't ibang parameter may kaugnay sa lung capacity at airflow. Spirometry. Spirometry is the most common type of pulmonary functions or breathing test. This test measures how much air can breathe in and out of your lungs, as well as how easily and fast you can to blow the air out of your lungs. Ang spirometry ay isang karaniwang ginagamit na pulmonary functions test. Sinusukat sa iba't ibang respiratory volumes and capacities upang ma-assist ang lung functions. Ito ay involves ng paggamit ng spirometer, isang device na tatala ng dami at bilis ng hangin na malalanghap lumalabas.
Hello sir, I'm here to report one getting bronchial sounds and vesicular breathing sounds. So, bronchial sounds are produced by air rushing through the large respiratory passageways, trachea and bronchi. So, bronchial sounds ay ma-occur sa mga large respiratory mga large passageways pero sa atong tracheobronchial trace, sa larynx, sa atong trachea, and bronchi. So ang sounds aning bronchial sounds like may pagka may pagka kining loud siya kusog and may pagka harsh sounds nga pitch. So kining ang bronchial sounds kay louder siya kaysa sa kaning vesicular kay true man siya kaning dili sa akong part sa tracheobronchial tree. So ang sounds ani sa atong pag-inhale or exhale sa bronchial sounds kay same loudness lang siya. So vesicular breathing sounds occur as air fills the alveoli and they are soft and resemble a muffled breeze. So ang vesicular sounds dahil kay ma-occur kung ang alveoli kay mapunag hangin mo ng cold alveoli. So niya ang sound ani kay ang ganing soft and muffled breeze. So humok ra and kanang breeze. So muffled breeze. So kanang muffled breeze kanang murag kining tihunong nga hangin ba. So kining vesicular sounds kay mabatian sa kaning part sa ato lungs, and ang vesicular sounds kay mas louder ang kining pag inspiration nato kaysa sa expiration. So kanang inspiration mo na sa pag-inhale na expiration kining exhale. So kining aritas breath sound sa tracheal. So very loud, kusog na tingog, high pitch, intensity and pitch. So inspiratory, expiratory ratio. So man ang inspiratory man lagi inhale na expiratory, exhale. So inspiratory and expiratory sounds equal. So same lang ang soundness niya sa pag-inhale o exhale nato. So positions to hear sounds over the trachea of the sublingual. So dire nato siya mabatian. So bronchial sounds loud, kusog natin and relatively high pitch. So ganing may pagkakusog yapon siya natin. So inspiratory sound shorter than expiratory. So ang pag-inhale kay mas mubo kaysa sa kining pag-exhale. So positions to hear sound over the manubrium just above the clavicules. So bronchial broncho-vestibular, medium loudness, sakto na yung pag-kusog, and intermediate pitch. And inspiratory and expiratory sounds is equal, so same loudness gapon siya sa atong pag-inhale and exhale. So position to hear sounds first and second intercostal spaces next to the sternum and between the scapula. Vestibular, soft, relatively low pitch. So humukra and relatively low pitch. So inspiratory sounds longer than expiratory. So kining pag-inhale nato mas longer kaysa sa kining pag-exhale. So position to hear the sounds to most of the lung filters sa atong parte sa atong lungs. So aritas kuan kining non-neural factors influencing respiratory rate index. Physical factors such as talking, coughing, and exercising can modify the both rate index of breathing, as well as an increased body temperature, which increases the rate of breathing. So, mga sa mga example sa physical factors sa talking mo increase atong body temperature, coughing, and exercising. So, damo po mga example nga increase ang body temperature sa ato lawas, like may data mga pangbuhat na kaguon ka. So, mga tendency nga ma-increase atong body temperature nga ma-increase atong breathing. So, volition, conscious control, voluntary control of breathing is limited. In the respiratory centers will simply ignore messages from the cortex or wishes. When the oxygen supply in the blood is getting low or blood pH is falling, so volition, so kanina yung volition dahil kanang will ko ni mga buhaton ni mga aware ka sa mga decision bawal ni mo buhaton nga kasabot ka sa mga possible actions. Tas anang kining usa ka employee sa kaning company nga kining mo resign gud ka ba nga kining kadto nga decision nimo nga dili gikan sa iba or dili gikan sa inyong kumpanya kundi gikan si mo. So mo na volition nga nagod si mo gikan yung plano. So kana din volition dai gamit na sa tao kay mo na tong unsa na to pag plano na to sa kung kanibuhi ana. So emotional factors also modify the rate and depth of breathing through reflexes initiated by emotional stimuli acting through centers in the hypothalamus. So emotional factors dahil kanang makita sa mo sa usa ka tawo kung unsa ka kusgon ayang breathing. So for example anang kanang anger nga tawo kanang nasuko nya kaning ang makita nimo na siya nga tendency sa iyang breathing kaya kanang yung kakusgon siyang ginawa like anang anger siya nya ang iyang kakusgon siyang hangin kay masabtan nimo nya kana sa mga fear ang mga hadlok ng mga problema. So makita nimo ang ilang mga emotional factors sa ilang sa ilang mga true reflexless sa ilang rate and depth of breathing. Damo pag mga example anang mga emotional factors sa mga excitement makita nimo sila. So kanang chemical factors, increased levels of carbon dioxide and decreased blood pH are the most important stimuli leading to an increase in the rate and depth of breathing, while a decrease in oxygen levels become important stimuli when the levels are dangerously low. So chemical factors, increased levels of carbon dioxide and decreased blood pH kay mo na siya mag-cause sa tuwag kining respiratory acidosis nga once nga mataas ang carbon dioxide and ang blood pH kay mo fall or decrease mo nang hinungdan nga ang usa ka lawas or usa ka tawo magkamay-ada nga respiratory acidosis. So what causes of respiratory acidosis? So kanang causes anang respiratory acidosis like anang may sakit sa baga lang cancer like kanang mga sa mga drug overdose nga nasubrahan sa mga kambal nya kanang gipang-inject sa mga anesthesia. So mo na siya mga causes anang respiratory acidosis nya kanang mga symptoms kanang mga sakit imong ulo nya luya imong lawas nya kining imong gininhawaan hinay nya aritas kining while a decrease in oxygen levels. So kana ding while a decrease in oxygen levels kay mag-cause sa niya kuan kining hypoxemia. So kining hypoxemia cause na siya kining mga sakit sa baga gyapon niya kanang mga chemical factors. Increased levels of carbon dioxide and decreased blood pH are the most important stimuli, leading to an increase in the rate and depth of breathing, while a decrease in oxygen levels become important stimuli when the levels are dangerously low. So kanang increased levels of carbon dioxide and decreased blood pH ay mo na siya mag-cause og kuan kining respiratory acidosis. So sa katao nga pag once nga magkamayada ka na, so kining ang carbon dioxide nimo kay ning taas, so niya ang kining imong blood pH yung fall or decrease. So what causes of one respiratory acidosis? Kanang kuan mga may sakit ka sa baga or kining mga anesthesia nga gipang-inject sa imong lawas, nya kanang mga tambal nga na overdose ka. So kanang mga drug overdose. So kanang while a decrease in oxygen levels, so mo na siya mag-cause og hypoxemia sa katao nga what causes of hypoxemia kanang may mga heart diseases ka, mo na siya mahinungdanan na niya kanang may lung cancer ka mo na siya mahinungdan. So unsay mga symptoms sa kaning hypoxemia? So kanang mga kanang mga hinay pag ginawa mo na siya nya kining shortness of breath malay na nya kining wheezing, coughing, confusion nya kining kusog yung kining heart rate sa imong kasing-kasing kanang pamumutla